You know what the president said the other day? He said there's no terrorist attacks on his watch on American soil. What was Fort Hood? I'm just kind of curious. And did they do a background check on that guy? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Bush let guys out of Gitmo too that came on the battlefield and killed again. I don't understand why any of them let these guys out. Bush was wrong. Obama's wrong. I mean, talk about background checks. You know, people, I'm all for background checks. Absolutely. We got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? If you want to give Grandpa a background check who's watching Gunsmoke, drinking this Colt 45, with this Colt 45, hey, no problem with that. But you know what? Can we do background checks on everybody? How's that sound? Okay? Kind of like, you know, the Fast and Furious maybe. What do you think? Background checks for that? How about Morsi? You know? A guy who was a known terrorist? Someone told me, I guess he's an ex-terrorist. Oh, really? Ex-terrorist? I didn't know there's such a thing. Ex-terrorist. What, do you go to rehab or what? Is that like an ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, an ex-terrorist? Really? How does that work, actually? But you know what? Was there a background check on him? I could do a background check on Morsi to show the video in his own words. That's it. You can see what the guy's about. But no, we got to get Grandpa, who's sitting home, watching his house, protecting his home. We have to do a background check on Grandpa. And I have no problem with that. And Grandpa would have no problem with that. But you know what? Let's do it on everybody. But you know what the problem is? Do you know what the problem is? Guess what? Liberals won't go for it. You know why? It's great. This is great. Because you need a photo ID. You know how much liberals hate photo IDs, right? I mean, I would presume you need a photo ID to do a background check. I don't know. I just assume that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think you probably need a photo ID. And we know how much liberals hate photo IDs, right? I mean, to vote for president, they don't want a photo ID. It's called racism. You know, go to Costco to buy underwear and cupcakes. Well, not in that order. Well, maybe in that order. But you know what I mean. You need a photo ID to go to Costco. We've been through that. I've done that video. But, so how could liberals be okay with background checks if you need a photo ID? I, myself, am for background checks and for photo IDs for everything. I don't care what it is. You want to buy pizza, you need a photo ID. Okay? But here's the thing. You got to love them. Anytime there's an ism next to it, liberals, they disagree with you. They always have the isms. It's like racism, sexism, hookerism, like in, Menendez. Yeah, okay. Rapism, like in Billy Boy. Taxism, like in what, Charlie Rango? How about Chappaquiddickism? Now say that 3 times. Not catechism, but Chappaquiddickism. Yeah, Chappaquiddickism. Chappaquiddickism with Ted Kennedy. There's an ism for you. But the best ism of all is Debbie Wasserman Hitler Schultzism. With that hairism. Did you see the #1 ism? I mean, really. Aren't these people just beautiful? They're great. They want background checks. But not to vote for president. But for Grandpa sitting at home, protecting his house. Yes, background check. And then we want to check Grandma and 4-year-olds to see if they have C4M at the airports. Yeah. Okay. Do all that. But can you please maybe do terrorist background checks on terrorist people? Please. Please. Any of them? Can we? I mean, come on. I don't understand this. And besides, we're giving more CF-16s. Well, why don't we give them an aircraft carrier so it can, you know, somewhere they can hang out? And if you give them an aircraft carrier, you need a battleship to protect the aircraft carrier, right? I mean, why are we going after Iran, building nuclear weapons? Just give them a sub, nuclear sub for the summer. How's that sound? A sub for the summer. And if you don't like it, guys, you can give it back at the end of the year. Why not? What the hell? Why are we doing this? Really, people? This is what we're doing. Background checks on Grandpa. But terrorists, no problem. Here's some more F-16s and tanks. Fast and Furious, no problem. Grandpa, background check. Grandpa's kids, background check. Right-wingers, background check. Left-wingers, you don't need no photo ID. Really. This is sickening, people. And by the way, little statement here at the end here. I tell you, no more suits for a while, people, because let's be honest, I've gained some tonnage, and I can't fit in the suits. So I can dish it out, and I can take it. So I can't wear suits just for a little bit. So, you know, obviously got to get the tonnage down so I can fit back in my suits, because last time I had a tough time. They were very tight. So that's just a little side note I let you people know. So, going to be suitless for a while. But background check, come out, no problem. I'll give it to you, baby.